Yo, 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 it's your boy Ron Flip the Jump.
Hey,
Man, I'm back
Ulysses. I
with
landed
another
another
video
temporary sheriff job
to the
in a little
movie
town called
Normal
Normal, Minnesota.
2026.
My goal
Now,
is to
this
leave this
joint right
town
here
just the way I found it.
is about
Is that C4?
what they call substitute deputy sheriff of this town called Normal. He's filling in until they get a permanent so-called sheriff or deputy for this town called Normal. But it's a small town, very small town. And you wouldn't think that nothing real heavily criminal is going on in this town. And it's nothing normal about it. So, spoiler alert, of course. So what happened is he's filling in for the last sheriff or deputy that they put it like, they made it seem like they didn't really show it, but as it was told that he kind of like had some type of natural unalive situation by being in the cold. He froze to death or whatever the case may be. But the new deputy, like, nah, that don't seem right. You know what I'm saying? Who goes out fishing with this kind of rod and this kind of cold in their underwear? That's not normal. So one thing leads to another. Things start to unravel about that. This couple comes into town. They end up trying to rob the wrong bank that is being protected by like this Chinese mafia, where they keep a lot of their gold bars, money, and drugs hidden in the vault. Now, the thing that's really not normal about this town is everybody is in on it. Everybody is getting a piece of the dollar to hold this mafia belongings. Everybody is there to protect what is theirs. So what they're saying is that sometimes that a lot of these gangs, mafias, or whatever the case may be, they can't export their investments or their profits or things that they own that is illegal, or how they got it illegal, back to their country. So what they do is they found like these little towns or something like that that would sell their soul to basically just keep everything there in a vault, in a safe, or whatever. So the whole town is soul to soul. Everybody's there to protect it. So once the sheriff deputy dude comes to find out about this, when he goes to this allegedly bank robbing that was supposed to happen that really didn't happen. I mean, when I tell you the shit is, everything was just backwards about this shit. Like, the cops that he came with end up shooting at him. They didn't even try to shoot at the robbers. He ended up teaming up with the robbers because they both was getting teamed up by the town and the rest of the police officers that was there. Like, the shit was just crazy. A lot of action, a lot of violence, a lot of fake blood, of course. You know what I'm saying? This joint was funny. It was entertaining. It was all that. You know what I'm saying? So all that goes on to them trying to basically, at the end of the day, stay alive. You know what I'm saying? Protect themselves. And then they end up coming up with a plan where they try to make things seem normal, seem like things went haywire. It seemed like some accidents, some bad accidents happened because more of the mafia people was flying into town because they got a call, they got a beep on their pager or something that was going on. Basically alerted them that the bank was getting robbed with their belongings in there. So the rest of the people that still survived the back and forth shootouts and stuff with the sheriff and the two robbers or whatever the case may be, he came up with a plan to where, like, look, when they get here, they're not gonna care about who's who did what. All they care about is their stuff. Now, y'all can either team up with us, act like everything is normal, and try to send them on their way, so that way they won't try to unalive y'all as well. So they came to some type of agreement, and the whole town ended up becoming one team. And then what ended up happening was things went haywire. The town versus the mafia or the gang, whatever you want to call these people. So nothing was normal about this movie, but it was plenty entertaining, plenty of action, plenty of goddamn violence and all that good stuff if you like seeing it, you know what I'm saying? And dude, he always plays the main character. He always plays these kind of roles, you know what I'm saying? Where like he is being like a normal event, normal thing, like normal marriage, and then he goes somewhere with the family and things just go haywire. So he always seemed to be playing these kind of roles which fit him good for this genre. Y'all like action, violence, gun violence, seeing people heads chopped off, fingers cut off, but in a funny kind of way. They definitely definitely desensitized violence in this joint, the way they did it, you know what I'm saying? These kind of movies. So go see Normal, or if you've seen it, tell me what you think. Drop your comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ron Flip the Jumpman Movies on YouTube. Go see more of my reviews. And I like this joint, so I rate from 1 to 5, and I'm going to give this joint 5 popcorns. Peace. I'm out. Wado. Jump, man.